Come on, skinny love, just last the year. Poor little soul, we were never here. My, 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 my. Staring at the sink of blood and crushed veneer. Tell my love to wreck it all. Cut out all the roads to let me fall. My, 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 my. Right at the moment his heart is told. And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. And in the morning I'll be with you, but it will be a different kind. 'Cause I'll be holding all the tickets, and you'll be owning all the flights. Come on, skinny love, what happened here? Circle on the whole bit like Brazil. My, 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 my. Silent load is full, so slow on the split.
Rap music has swept the nation the past few decades as one of the most listened to genres of music. Rap music has single-handedly changed the American culture and created many different rap symbols. George Herbert Mead was a sociologist that taught others the importance of symbols in a society. His teachings are seen even today, especially in rap music.
We see rappers use chains, pimped out cars, straight cash, and tattoos as symbols of wealth and superiority over others. The more you have, the more important you are to the rap community. One of the most controversial symbols used in rap is the use of women. The more women have, the more you are seen as a true rapper. The women are degraded by the way the rappers make them portray themselves and use their sexuality for the pleasure of the rappers and the people watching the music videos.
Now let's go to the first of our two exclusive interviews. First one, Millennium 2000.
Oh yeah.
The fancy cars, the women and the caviar. You know what we are.
Alright, Millennium, give me some of your rap bio, just like where you been, where you going.
Oh, where I've been? I've been some places. I've seen some things. I used to do this little gig where I used to go into a boxing ring, right? And I'd beat up women.
Alright. Now, we see where you've been. Now, where you going? How have you changed since those days?
Oh man, beating up those girls was awesome. Then I'd rap about it, because I hate them girls. But then what changed me is the 20 years in prison and my wife holding a knife to my throat. And I realized I love women.
So we've seen your wife has been really inspirational to you. What is your wife and you doing nowadays?
Well, my ex-wife inspired me to find my new chick. On to the next one, as you can see. I mean, this girl's my everything. She even writes some of my lyrics because she was a lyricologist in her past life, she told me. And she said I was a coyote in my previous life.
Alright, so what do you and your new chick sing about?
Well, I mean, we could sing about anything because we lyricologists. But, I mean, right now we got some mixtapes about bubblegum, bunnies, capybaras, squirrels, women's rights, more squirrels, panthers, leopards. Like, we got all sorts of music, dog.
So you know, a lot of rappers these days just aren't like you. They're degrading women in all their music videos. What would you like to change about that?
Oh, man, if you see my new video, Where's the Kleenex? I make all the girls wear turtlenecks. Because, like, I feel like rappers today, they make women wear, like, nothing, and I don't like that. Like, I'm tired of treating women like third-grade citizens, dog. Straight up.
Alright, Millennium, before we leave, we want to ask you one last question. What advice would you give the rappers of this generation about what they should do with women?
5 things. Shampoo, conditioner, pretend to brush your teeth, wash your face, and respect women, homie. Straight up.
Rappers tend to tell their fans that it's okay to call young ladies sexually explicit names. Realistically, it's not okay, and it's not true. It makes women who have a low self-esteem and women who may not have a mom or dad feel worse. Then, they're going to think it's okay for a boy or a man to disrespect her. Given the fact that all the cool rappers call girls those names, it makes young ladies have a lack of self-respect and a loss of self-worth. Not only does it affect our ladies, it also affects our young men. It affects a lot of young men who don't have father figures who set a positive example, forcing them to look up to the very famous rappers who made it out of the hood. Many cultures listen to rap. Rap doesn't only affect African American culture. It has a very big impact on a lot of other cultures. That's why we have to come together and find ways to protect our society and our future generation from the horrific content of our music. Now let's take a look at one of our hood rat videos, as they call them, and show how it degrades the beautiful women of America.
I drop pop right and shake it like you never seen. Forget the stinky leg, I'm doing the roast of beans.
Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. Now lean over like you're riding on a motorbike.
The way I move it left and I move it right. Dirty wine, bomb baby like dynamite.
Shake your booty meat, shake your booty meat, shake your booty meat.
Remember, that's someone's daughter.
Music has an effect on society since the beginning of time. For many years, music has helped different people in different ways. Music has a strong impact on the media as well. There are different types of music affecting different cultures, religions, households, and personalities. A lot of cultures are affected in different ways, but the African American culture is affected more than any other culture. Music has a much more negative effect on the African American society. There are many music genres that start with rap. Rap can have a very positive message, but other times it can have a very negative message. Fortunately, the only negative thing about rap is the words that are used, and the message that is portrayed, such as the really cruel names they call individuals, or the message they set for young women. For example, in order to be beautiful, you have to be half naked.
Now with our second interview, straight out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Jigga J.
Yeah, it's like the ultimate party favor, baby, you know. Yeah, 2 cups to get a hot and out of a clothes, you know. Caraboo, it's like
151 rum,
Yeah.
pineapple juice and Malibu, Caribou, get them all now. Make baby girl come out of a shell and raise hell. Don't stop till the cops come.
Hey, this is Jigga. You know what it is, I've been rapping for like a couple years now, not too long, mostly freestyle. But you know, I was introduced to the game early, so I got a lot of things to write about, and just to rap about in general, because I've seen a lot of things in my life. You know what it is. It's just real talk. You know, it's how I live my life, just telling real talk.
Alright, Jigga, so you've been talking about a lot of real talk. Give us some real talk right now.
Into homies deep, so if we charge instead of creep, you'll stand there frozen with cold feet. Like my name is Dr. Freeze, got a PhD in G, got you prepped for surgery, or I'll spill your arteries. It's easier to let you bleed, so I won't treat your injuries. Let Mother Nature do her deed. If you're blind and can't see, I'll put the braille to your pinky. You'll see the warning clearly means that everything is as it seems. Don't you know what's next?
Jigga, so you said you've been in the game for 3 years, you know, rapping and stuff. But how you feel about women in your raps? You know, how do you portray them in your raps?
Well, you know, it is what it is, but most of the time I just gotta focus on what's important. You know, like with my life, and women aren't always the top priority. You know, you ever hear the song No Ho by E40? That's just one of those things explaining, like, sometimes in my life I just don't give a about no ho.
So what made you feel it necessary to degrade women and kind of put them down in your rap music?
Well, you know, I'm not going to go out and degrade all women. Like, I love my mom. You know, she'll always be important to me. Same with all the other important females in my life. But if you're not just some important person in my life, you know, and you're just coming around to mess around, it's like I ain't got time for that. Like I said, I got to focus on what's important, you know?
got any advice for these up and coming rappers like you once were, about rapping about women and stuff like that?
Well, you know, my music, it goes out to a particular audience, and your mother's probably not included in that audience. But then again, I'm not degrading mothers, that's at least my mother, some mothers, but they're not probably listening to my music. So just when it comes to what you're rapping about, you know, only rap real talk.
Alright, Jigga, thanks for the interview, man. It helps us out a lot. Good luck in the future.
Yeah, dog, I'll see you at the after party.
Got a whole lot of money. Pop that for me. My homie got that yapper. He'll bang it at a copper. Ayy, gangsta party, gangsta party, gangsta party. Stove on my waist, cook your up, gourmet. All